Hello, Twitch. Welcome to the stream tonight. Tonight I am going to continue playing and reviewing and studying the code of games from the Core Mechanics Challenge 2025 Summer. Shout out to Dino Chris for organizing this jam. What was Brutal about? I think I looked at, Brutal. These are in random order. Move this mic a little bit, sorry. These games are in random order. I've already looked at 50 Shades of Prey a little bit. I was kind of confused by it. Rat Race I've looked at a little bit. I'll look at it more later. Pork Futures Warehouse is mine. Of course I looked at that one. Grand Fantasy Idol. I haven't seen this one yet. Let's go to the page for it. Does it have music? We'll find out. Idle game for Dino Chris Game Jam. Looks like it does have a web build, so I'll just play that. It might have sound, so I'm going to turn off the Bach music. And let's see what this game is about. Godot loading screen. I love it. Might as well go full screen. Oh my. What do I do? Do I click on the menu? Let's go back to game view. Can we buy one of these? Hey, tutorial. That looks helpful. This area shows your resources, Aether, Order, and Chaos. Resources. Aether, Order, and Chaos. This is the current progress for your current campaign. Use settings to change audio. Back to view the battle here. Here's your current party. You can select a party member by clicking on them. Some of them. And you can multi-select with Shift or Control. Here will be the available party members in your inventory. You can multi-select them too, as well as sorting them by types. Once you've selected a hero, you can play Aether to force a level up. You can pay Aether to force a level up. If you don't have enough Aether, nothing will happen. You can swap, add, or remove party members from and to the current party here. You can discard a selected party member here for some Aether. Return to the screen by pressing the party button. Now let's look at the campaign menu. Wow, there's a lot to this game, it seems like. This map shows the campaigns you can choose to take part in. To change campaign, click on one of the icons on the map. Like that one, okay. Once a campaign is selected, I think that's supposed to be is selected, you can start it here. Also look at the rewards and enemies you might encounter. Sometimes you may need to restart a campaign for change to take effect. Interesting. Now let's look at recruitment. Order recruitment. Here you could use your order essence to buy random heroes of the order alignment. Here you could use your chaos essence to buy random heroes of the chaos alignment. That should be everything you need to know. It's pretty bare bones at the moment. I may add more mechanics later. Okay, thank you. Looks like some of my guys fell over. Am I on the left side? That's a progress bar. Party. Changes may not take effect until the campaign is restarted. What? Costs 30. 0 what I would have left? Yeah. Now what? Do I confirm? Ogre Club. I confirm that. So I've spent all those things. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Did they get added to my party? Not quite sure what's happening with this game. Errant Shield Knight. Can I... $20 of $250. Oh, well. Do I click on these to acquire them? Oh, hey. That's what that arrow does. And I could, I guess, sell things for my current party. Oh, 11 of 20. Okay, let's... Changes may not take effect until the campaign is restarted. Why is that, I wonder? Bandit Heavy Swordsman, that looks good. We have some wolf. Let's restart current campaign since it said that we might need to do that. If I have my wolf in the party. Hey, yeah. What are they waiting for? There they go. That's an interesting pause before they all start combat. Alright, let's see the code. Not found. There's no public source code for this one. Maybe forgot to set it to public. Well, darn, I was curious about the code implementation of this one. Let me just check if there's source code available here. No, that's just the playable. Why is there... Oh, Windows, and I guess this is possibly Linux? Download for Linux. Okay. What happens if my party loses? maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. This one looks a little tougher. Let's let it roll and see what happens when my party loses. Oh, it restarts the campaign. Okay. I'm gonna call that enough for that one since I can't see the source code. I've already looked at Uwu Clicker. I think I've looked at Brutal. I know I've done Go Death. I've barely looked at Rat Race, so let's look at that one now. See if we can see the code on this one. Good. Now let's just try playing this one for a bit. Do we get full screen? Maybe not. You are Rat. Your purpose is to make profit. Game guide. Create profit by clicking the profit button. The make profit button. Use profit to hire rats. Rats will automatically create profit for you. Let's hire some rats. Now we have 3 profit, but it's going up slowly. Okay, and the price goes up as you buy more. Once you have enough profit, use it to buy rat generators in the generators tab. Oh, that's good. Rat generators create more rats to work for you. Hire rat. The boosters B tab, you can send rats to work at booster generators. Hire rat. Booster generators create boosters that boost your boost your profit and rat generation. Boosters are consumed by rats. At some point the rats will form a union. Union rats will start to strike and refuse to work. Oh no. The rats on strike will not generate profit for you. In the Revolution tab you can send rats to work at Revolution counter generators. These counter generators, these generators generate Revolution counters that will make some of the rats on strike return to work. I think that's the opposite of a revolution. Anyway, in the Prestige tab you can reset the game to gain a profit generation bonus. If you get stuck, you can always give up the current run in the Settings tab. The web version does not save your progression. Good to know. Assets used Invincibility Loop by Zane Little Music. Source code. Game source code we find here. AI. Usage. Disclosure. Generative AI was used to fix the code behind calculating the cost of bulk bind generators. No other assets, code, or text in the game is AI generated. Developer notes. Very likely, very unbalanced, possibly buggy. I did not have the time to do proper testing before the jam ended. There is an ending, but how long it takes to get there is a mystery to all of us. How mysterious. You are rat. Okay, let's make some more profit. Hire some more rats. Oh, it's not a very steep curve on making the rats more expensive. That's nice. So now we have 10 rats. Raw profit per second, 1.5. Why is it 0.15 here? I don't know what that means. Profit per second, 1.5. Raw RPS must be rats per second. Rats per second, but booster multiplier, huh? What was G? The generators tab. Well, let's get a rat school. Oh, that's expensive. We'll get a rat manager. Hire some more rats. Why is the price going up? The price is counting up. Is that because I'm getting rats from the rat hiring manager? That's curious. It seems like the price shouldn't go up when I'm not buying them. That's interesting. I want to look into the code of that. Buy another rat hiring manager. Now we're up to 0.4 rats per second. What's the parentheses here? 0.4, 0.2. Raw. Hour per second, 5.25 at 0.15 somethings. Okay, let's look at, I guess, packages. What's in project settings? Audio manager.asset? What's a .asset in Godot? See what it looks like. YAML, okay. Tag unity3d.com 2011. What the heck? Are we in Unity? Manifest.json, package.json, that's not very interesting. Assets, content, scenes, let's look at scenes. Okay, .unity. This is not a Godot game. Good to know. What's in content? Fonts. Scripts, that looks informative. Game event manager, that sounds important. Break Infinity. What does that do? Interesting. Event status, waiting, in progress, completed. Game event manager, mono behavior. Void awake, start, update. If rat generator data equal null, return. If rat revolution status, else if waiting or in progress. Reset event data, start rat revolution event. End game, that event data. What's a .meta? This is asset scripts. What else do we have? We have settings. Renderer 2D. I don't know how to find my way around a Unity codebase. Look at scenes. Game.unity, game.unity.meta. So Unity files use YAML. renderer settings, nav mesh settings, game object, a lot of stuff here. Model behavior, game object. Let's see if we can find like a script about here, generation. Generators, why are there so many things? The generators.cs. Generator type profit, booster, generator, revolution counter. Have my rats gone on revolution? Let's buy 10 rats. And a rat hiring manager. Can't afford 10 rat hiring managers. Now we're up to 1.6 rats per second. Does 0.2 tell us what the upgrade would do? Yeah, every 0.2 is how much a given rat manager gives us in... Wait, now it's 0.3? Does that... I don't understand that. We're making pretty good progress having rats. Let's go for B for booster. A bread crusher. What is B booster B do? In the boosters B tab, you can send rats to work at booster generators. Booster generators create boosters that boost your profit and rat generation. Boosters are consumed by rats. Bread crusher. Booster multiplier is at 0.02. And that seems to be helping our rats per second and our profit per second. Why can't I get a fruit farm? Do these have a cost in rats? 507 rats. Oh yeah, I spend rats to get bread crushers. Interesting. Now I don't have 800 rats yet. Let's get some more rats. Actually, let's get some more let's get a rat hiring manager. Now we've got 24 of those. Now we get 7 rats per second. Let's make some profit too. Let's see if we can go in the source code and find where... Let's see if there's any profit variable in here. Where's the first one? It's up here. Boosters. Resource manager.cs, that might help. Let's see if we have profit in here somewhere. 45 times. Public for UI, big double, PPS, profit per second. Get, private set. Interesting, the getter is public, but the setter is private. Okay, next, prestige boost, get rats. Generators, bracket, profit generator data dot id dot get count. What is underscore generators? Private dictionary from string to generator. Generators equals new ID lookup. What's profit generator data? Serialize field. Type generator data SO. I'm getting lost in this code. Let's just click on some more profit and rats and stuff. Hey, we can get a rat school. 25 rats per second. Nice. Now we can get another rat school. Meanwhile, in the... we have a lot of rats. We can get a fruit farm. Fruit farm 1, BPS, boost per second. Fruit slices 3, 4, boost 0.09. Let's buy some more rats. Yeah, 10 rats doesn't even make much difference when we've got 590 raw and 820 PPS is profit. Rats on strike? No! Don't go on strike, rats. How do I make rats not go on strike? At some point, the rats will form a union. Union rats will start to strike and refuse to work. The rats on strike will not generate profit for you. In the Revolution tab, you can send rats to work at Revolution counter generators. A cat shelter. Can I afford that? No. Some rats have formed a union. Oh, cool. There's like news up here. I wanted to add news in my game. I didn't do it. Let's just keep making rats. Does profit go up when I go away from the window? 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Went up to 30. Yeah, I think it does. So many rats. Although a lot of them are on strike, which is a kind of an issue. I would need 60,000 rats. Hey, we're up into the scientific notation on profit. That seems like progress. Just get a bunch of rat schools and rat managers. Hire one rat. I don't know if that's even worth it. Hey, we're getting closer to the 60,000 rats, so we can get a cat shelter. And I guess the cats threaten the rats into working. That's kind of excellent. Oh, a dog trainer. Well, we can't afford that. Counter rate. 3 cats. Why is the counter rate going up so smoothly? The number of rats on strike is going down. This is good. Profit per second is going up. Hey, no rats on strike. Good job, cat. For the cat shelter. Okay, let's continue looking at... There's so many files. Fonts I don't need to look at. Generation data could be interesting. Assets, content, fonts, generation data, booster. Whoa, what's all this? booster generator 1 bread crusher.asset. Mono behavior, I don't know what mono behavior means. Any Unity devs in the chat? I need some help. Base cost, K backing field. What's a K backing field? Mantissa 8 exponent. So I think that's trying to tell us that the bread crusher costs 8. It's under here. Wait. That'd be the base cost, but we already have 2, so the costs are going to go up. And that gives us boost. I'm not entirely clear on what boost does. Single unit generation, 0.2. Cost increase, exponential, 1.08. Cost increase, linear. K double underscore backing field. That's curious. Multipliers. Required count. What is the required count? Multiplier amount 1.5. Required count 2.5. Multiplier amount 1.5. Required count Mantissa 5. Multiplier amount 2. Required count 1. Exponent 2. Multiplier amount 2. What are all those things for? Generation target, K backing field, file ID, 114, GUID, type 2. And then Fruit Farm is probably going to be a similar file. Yeah. Cheesemaker. Mscript. Is this file ID 115? Fruitfarm.asset 115. Okay, so somewhere else in the source code, there's going to be a GUID of 5340, which is going to be the script. Let's go down to scripts. I want to open this in a new tab. The .meta might tell me the 5043 AO. 5043 AO. Okay. I'm using Unity Engine. Create asset menu. Asset menu? How are our rats doing? 2.9 times 10 to the 6. I'd like it if it gave me a few more digits after the point. Rats 1.8 times 10 to the 5. Make profit is completely unnoticeable when I click that now. Wait, why is the price of rats going up so much? The price of rats is going up faster than I can make profit. That's curious. Now I want to find the formula for rat cost. What are generator rats? M prefab instance file ID 0. That's weird. Mono behavior. Base cost 6. Single unit generation 0.15. Cost increase exponential 1.01. Cost increase linear 0.5. Why would there be an exponential and a linear for cost increase? That's confusing. Generator rats.asset.meta? Weird. M, fuck. What is the M for in all of these things? I gotta say, the Unity products I've seen have a lot more mysterious code, mysterious to me, than the Godot products I've seen in this thing. For whatever that's worth. mspot cookie file ID, whatever. GUID all zeros. No, there's an E in there. What? Where's the script for getting rats? Or pricing rats? It'll be under scripts. Maybe let's look at all the scripts. Break Infinity. BigDouble.cs. Using system.globalization. Using random equals system.random. I'm not sure if there's a yes, this is Unity. Define signal if Unity doesn't seem to work. If you happen to know one, please create an issue here. GitHub Razenpak. Breakinfinity.cs issues. If Unity 2070 or newer using Unity engineering, and if. What? C#, okay. Namespace Break Infinity. How big is this? This is pretty big. This is a namespace break infinity. Public struct big double. I formatable, I comparable big double, I equatable big double. This is mysterious to me. Public const double tolerance 1 to the minus 18. For example, if two exponents are more than 17 apart, consider adding them together pointless, just return the larger one. Priv const int max significant digit equals 17. Private const long exp limit equals long number. So it's a, I think what I'm looking at is a custom implementation of float values. Which is not going to help me understand the code right now, so let's move on. I mean, it's not going to help me understand the mechanics that I want to understand, so let's move on. Get cost. Return data dot base cost times big double dot power data dot cost increase exponential and count. Here we go. This is get cost. This tells me why a rat is 4.5 something 15. Oh, there's a linear increase term and an exponential increase term, and it just adds them. That's kind of interesting. Where does data come from? Generator data SO. What's an SO? Does that mean that if I do something to... Oh no, more rats are on strike. What do I do? First thing I want to do is somehow get rid of rats so I can see if the price of rats actually goes down. So here's something that costs 3.0 times 10 to the 5, and I have 3.8 times 10 to the 5, so I'll get rid of a lot of my rats. And there you go, the cost to hire rats just went down a whole bunch. So there we so okay, makes sense now. We also have fewer rats on strike for some reason. Another cat shelter. The rats got cheaper, so I could hire more rats, but I'm not going to. Let's see about this cost of end purchases. Big double. Exponential increase equals data.base cost times big double dot power data dot cost increase exponential times underscore count. Why is there an underscore before count? Because there was count in the constructor or in the set values. This is the constructor. I'm confused by some of these conventions. Like here data is capitalized, here count is prefaced by an underscore. I don't know why. Anyway. What the heck? This is a tricky formula. I don't know why that works. Alright, let's get some more. No rats on strike, so the cats are doing a good job. We can get some bread crushers and some more fruit farms. Why is rats per second going down? It's got a lot of rats. Let's get some more generators for rats. Get another 10 rat schools. See if we can figure out what the win condition is. We'll see if this has a win signal. No. Event info GUI.text. More rats have joined the union. We're still at some rats have formed a union. The cats are doing well. The boosters. Another fruit farm. Some more fruit farms. Hey, the rats on strike is going up. Why is that? The rats are so expensive. That's because I have a lot of rats. Get 100 rat managers. Let's do it. More rats have joined the union. Uh-oh. How many rats are going to be on strike? Robo Rat Factory. Nice. We need Exponent 12 for that. Let's take some action against these rats on strike. We'll get 10 cats. What do they cost? I think they cost rats. Yeah. More cats. It's cats per second? If that's the case, why do I only have like 300 cats? Wouldn't I have generated more cats by now? Now we're up to 330 cats. But it says 16 cats per second. Although it says 33 cat shelter, 330 cats. So maybe 10 cats per shelter, and we generate cats until we don't have room for them anymore. Could be. More rats on strike. Not that many rats. Why do I have not that many rats? And why are my rats on strike in this format, but my rats are in this format? Makes it hard to compare them. Although this is 0, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 decimal, or like 1 factor of 10 away. We have a lot of rats, but we have a lot of rats on strike. So let's get more cats. Now my rats on strike are going down. Let's look at the next game in submissions. This is one that I haven't seen yet. Oh, it's nice that it... Oh gosh, this yellow text is difficult. My PC couldn't build the game and gave up, so I had to ask a friend to do it for me. WebGL version is buggy. Try Windows build, it might be buggy too. Can't confirm. Oh gosh. No, this is Unity. Okay. Do I have to actually click on the bananas? I do. I like how they just kind of tilt. Okay, how do we... Upgrades. There are no upgrades. Achievements. There are no achievements. Tasks. There are no tasks. Do I just have to... Oh, they did get sliced a little bit. Well, let's look at the repo. I'm not sure how to. Packages. No, it's not packages that I need. Let's try assets. Scripts. Core, editor, fruit mechanics, managers, scriptable objects, UI. Why are there so many things? Data objects. Oh, SO stands for scriptable object. Interesting. Task, scriptable object. Achievement, scriptable object. Upgrade SO. Narrative SO. See about managers. What is mono behavior in Unity? Initializer, try on lock. What about fruit mechanics? Banana.c sharp. What's a game object in Unity? Rigid body collider, CMB bootstrap. Bring down the banhammer on a view seller. And I think I can hide it from... Well, let's just clear it out this way. There we go. Was I? Slicer. Float slice force. Camera. On enable stop slice. On disable stop slice. That doesn't make sense. Let's look at the Dino Chris one. Using resources. That's nice. Start. Cost 5, level 1. Hey, that's a nice sound. Is this button supposed to do anything? Oh, here we go. I can click. I like the sound. What do these buttons do? Whoa. That made a cool sound. I don't understand what this level +1 level button is supposed to be doing. Cost 8, level 10. There we go. Cost is 10. We're now at level 15. The sound is going to get crowded. Crowded sound as we fill it up more. Let's check out the levels. There were levels. I didn't know there were levels. Buildings, light tower. What am I looking at? What's core? Building. Building.gd. Explode. Get level, return level. What is the point of that function? See if we can find this main scene. It's probably this one. Maybe. I'm gonna go to a window where I'm logged into GitHub, and I'm going to search for that UID so I can try to find what that's referencing. Levels void.tscn is the one. So we have a bunch of scripts, cycle manager, void prestige manager, resource, player, resource, light tower, packed scenes, game UI, light and building, script upgrade manager, texture 2D, and script offline manager. Void no TD 2D. Where was I? This is interesting. Parent. I guess maybe you can't have nodes with the same name. So if you can't have nodes with the same names, then it makes sense to refer to the parent by its name. Let's look at the purchase part of the script. What's the player? What's that referring to? You know what? I'm getting tired. I'm gonna call that a stream. So thank you for watching.